Jürgen Klopp's Liverpool leadership hits crossroads, and questions about his future must be asked. As the boss turns 54, the reality that he won't be at Anfield forever has to be contemplated. His last few years could shape his ultimate legacy within the game. Jürgen Klopp will forever be a Liverpool legend. That much is not in doubt. The German inherited a team languishing in 10th, and in the 6 years that have followed he has delivered the Premier League and the Champions League. Any manager who ended the long wait for a league title would have etched themselves into club folklore. That Klopp did so by building a 99-point juggernaut. Capable of going toe-to-toe with a far more expensively assembled Manchester City squad over the course of 2 full seasons, elevates him into the pantheon of Liverpool greats. Understandably, fans do not like to dwell on the issue of Klopp's future. It is hard to envisage another man who understands the club so completely, while also offering such experience of elite-level coaching. Today, though, on the manager's 54th birthday, it is impossible to ignore the inconvenient truth: he will not be at Liverpool forever. Klopp has a contract that runs through to the summer of 2024. By all indications, that will be the point at which he calls it a day. One of the things that has endeared him so much to the fans is his sense of perspective. When the title-winning season was thrown into jeopardy because of the pandemic, he was quick to remind supporters that football is the most important of the least important things. It is this same trait which means the boss is far more likely to opt for a pleasant retirement in his homeland than a career of Roy Hodgson-esque longevity. Assuming 2024 will be the parting of the ways, there are a big final 3 years ahead for Klopp. While his legacy among Liverpool fans is secure, much is at stake for his perception in the history books. No doubt the German would laugh if he read such a sentence: his achievements are for the players and the fans, not for any kind of self-aggrandizement. Even so, it would be an injustice if Klopp was not recognized as one of the genuine all-time greats. This status hinges on how he finishes his career with Liverpool. The manager truly forged his global reputation at Borussia Dortmund, making headlines by disrupting Bayern Munich's Bundesliga dominance and reaching the Champions League final. However, much of the success came within a 2-year window. The last piece of major silverware came in the 2011-12 campaign, 4 years into Klopp's tenure. He presided over a further 3 trophyless seasons. Admittedly, 2012-13 did feature the impressive European run, but the overall trend was one of gradual decline from dizzy heights. Thus, when he arrived at Liverpool, he had something of a point to prove. Now, as he enters the latter stages of his Anfield reign, he finds himself in a similar position. If Klopp were to suffer a Dortmund-like drop-off, the narrative would be set in stone, regardless of the truth of it. The football writer's eye for an angle would decree that Klopp teams burn bright and fast. At Liverpool, the manager built on his first major piece of silverware, the Champions League, with another trophy-laden season. The following campaign was barren. Even the timelines almost line up with Dortmund. Klopp's first success in Westphalia came after 3 seasons rather than 4, but the similarities are clear. These parallels will become harder to ignore if Klopp cannot find a way to return this Liverpool side to winning ways. Only a very brave man would bet against the manager plotting a way back to the top for Liverpool. Unlike his Dortmund days, he is not facing a constant drain on his best talent. If the likes of Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold had been cast in the roles of Robert Lewandowski and Mario Götze, snapped up by domestic rivals like Manchester City, Klopp's task would be near insurmountable. Instead, he still has the core of his all-conquering team with which to work. Add to that a few new faces, and the crucial return from injury of Virgil van Dijk, and a fresh assault on silverware looks perfectly plausible. Naturally, such a return is much longed for from the club's perspective. But the next 3 years could be equally important to Klopp's ultimate footballing legacy.